Okay, so before we go into our next topic, which was coming off Fortnite, I want to say I'm giving myself like a few shots at this. I have to win this battle without getting hit once. What do I have for power-ups? All of them against this one person on easy. You know what? Hold on. Step up the challenge. 2 people. Great. Why? It's pro challenge. Normally I would just fuck it with a second player and it would take like a second. But let's just see if I could do it regularly like a pro. Now, the last thing I mentioned Fortnite in Wales. So I want to talk about something. Microtransactions. Right?
Yes, they exist.
They do exist. In general, Derek, how do you feel about microtransactions?
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, that shouldn't be surprising coming from you, but most people, I feel, have problems with microtransactions, which is fair, because most microtransactions are, oh, but I have to win, so this isn't the last card standing. I actually have to get the most points.
I mean, there's certain points where I think it gets ridiculous. Like, if I buy a game, I don't want to be essentially mandatory that I immediately shell out more money to simply be able to continue playing the game I already paid for. But like, if it's just like additional things there. I don't even care if it influences game.
I watched a video about this game and its microtransactions being trash, and I was like, that's not fair, because I actually don't have a problem with this game's microtransactions, and I think they're very good, and I want to make the case for it. So, but a lot of things that have microtransactions, you know, a lot of the aspects that make them unfair, or rather horrible, is they have no regard. So they take advantage of whales, people who have like spending problems, gambling problems, etc. And how am I leading? Someone hurt himself? Oh. Oh, maybe I just have to survive. Ooh. One card to go. I don't understand how I'm leading. Okay, so there's that guy. He's the guy I have to kill. Oh, he's coming for me. Okay, on. I really shouldn't have done something. Where'd he go? Oh, I found him. There, he was invisible. What a dick. Oh no, he's chasing me down. No. Motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay, great. Ah! He's got missiles! Leave me alone! Is he behind? Oh, how do I jump? He is behind me. I just, Oh, I beat him. Okay, I did it. Aha! Awesome. Go me. I did it. Anyhow,
nice.
So, like, a lot of the problems with it is, one, they're pay to play, which, I mean, technically crashes because you pay once to own the game, but they're pay to play, like they have like stamina or something, and you have to refill the stamina either by waiting or by paying money, or the pay to win, where paying gives you an advantage in the game, and it's stupid. And those are all, and I hate those, but Crash is neither of those because they're just cosmetics. And these people like having problems with it. Mostly because it's Activision's like I wouldn't have gotten games with microtransactions. I'm like, fucking why? They're cosmetics. You getting these cosmetics doesn't affect anything in the game, you know? Like I just don't get that that rationale, I guess.
I don't mind if it affects the game as long as it's not like a clear gap. Like,
no. I absolutely
like I guess
do
like
have
kind of like how Bayonetta was like dummy
don't
strong.
I don't have problems with it affecting the game if the game is like single player, and it's not, it's not like a clear gap, like you said. I guess that might be fine in that situation.
So,
But,
like, my thought is, like, if I may explain, in Fire Emblem Heroes, you could, when a new hero comes out, you could wail for that hero, get 11 of them, get max merges, like wail for like the best skill set to put on them, and throw them in your arena team or like on your like defense team or the raid team, which will give you an advantage. Which, being that they are strong units, it's like and likely stronger than anything that are like older things, because as new things come out, they generally are a bit stronger, and there is a power creep.
Yeah.
So it does ultimately affect gameplay, but it's a very minute thing, in that losing arena matches won't do much to you in the first place. It is kind of annoying to fight.
No,
but like even like newer stuff,
I mean,
if you have a current good setup, you can still be fine if you have or with enough if you're basically if you know what you're doing and you're good enough at it, you can still be fine.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Pay to win is kind of cheap. But it makes sense in kind of a game like that.
Pay to win is cheap. Well, it's expensive actually. It's more pay for advantage.
No, it's pay to win. Yes, it's
As
not.
opposed,
You changing the words doesn't change it from pay to win. It's a pay to win system.
It's not like
you can't justify it. Really.
My point is it can increase your odds, but like.
No.
Okay,
like,
so like yeah,
pay to win is
it's a similar case like It's a similar case like Yu-Gi-Oh, where if you pay for the better card, you're just gonna do better.
So here's the reason why. It's not. I often for a while I was okay with microtransactions to some extent, but here's the difference for Yu-Gi-Oh and one. First off, let's go over another thing that Fire Emblem Heroes does and a bunch of other microtransactions do, like Overwatch does. That's also bullshit, and that's loot crates, i.e. the randomness, where you don't know what you're going to get. And for a while, I was okay with this method when thinking about it, because that's what trading cards do themselves. But there's a huge difference between what Overwatch and what Fire Emblem Heroes does compared to what trading cards do. And that's simply that it's there's a market. Like, sure, if I had to keep buying these trading card packs to get, whatever, Drowning Mirror Force, that'd be bullshit in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I can just go online and pay the card. Granted, yeah, it could be an expensive card if it's good, like 20 bucks. But that's still a set amount of money. Heroes and Overwatch and stuff like that, you cannot do that. That
is true.
To pay the win, they're forcing you to take as much money from you as possible. And that's where the problem comes with this kind of thing. Now,
Overwatch is just aesthetic.
It's just aesthetic, but it's even worse because it is even worse because at least in Fire Emblem Heroes, you have a point to your duplicates. You get no effect from having duplicate anything in Overwatch. It's just a waste of money. I think you get like a little extra towards your next one now, but you didn't at first. And it's still probably not worth it if you do the math. If I had to take a guess based on how the loot crate system works. So, and that's kind of bad.
Fire Emblem has a contained system that still is similar to the aftermarket for trading cards, in that suppose you summon a duplicate of something, you can merge it to make your existing one a little stronger. You can use skills. You can use it to transfer skills from the new unit to an existing unit.
Not an aftermarket.
Or if you just outright don't want them, you can send them home to get feathers, which you can then use to upgrade a hero later. It's not an aftermarket exactly, but like
not an aftermarket at all.
You
there's just a purpose to the duplicates. That's what I was saying was the problem with Overwatch compared to this. Anyhow, CTR doesn't have that element of random.
It's a whole different thing because that's partially
An aftermarket
that's just
means you could buy what you
it's a
need.
little different.
Like you could go buy what you
I know
need,
that it's a little different.
You can sell your stuff. That
Zinker, I don't think there's anything wrong with gacha games like that, solely because that's all they are, is a gacha game. That's the point. That's literally the point of it.
No, I know it's the point of
like,
it.
I can
but
see
no.
just not like that, but I think it's.
Nah, I'm not a big fan of it.
That's literally the point of the game. I get that. I get that you're not a big fan of it, but I'm saying I don't. There's some people are. Some people like that. Some people like the thrill of just rolling for units and stuff like that.
Well, I like that.
And that's part of the fun of doing it too.
I like that too, but I don't like it in the method they provide, because it's just there to suck your money away. You know, like it's too greedy in the method they've
kind of
done
like it's like casinos. That's the point.
It's like
you
casinos.
Just sit there and you randomly, you just
yes.
Yeah.
If
you have the money to sink into it,
it's basically
by all means,
gambling. Which is bad.
It is gambling. So are trading cards.
Yeah. But I mean, yes, but like like I said about trading cards, the stuff that's like there's an aftermarket, right? Like I could buy the packs for the gacha aspect if I want, or if I want to get into the actual game, I can just buy the cards outright. Which is where which is how it gets. Which is basically.
How do you feel about Keyforge? Because there is no aftermarket for Keyforge.
There is. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's not. You can sell the whole deck.
Yes. So, it's not.
It's.
Yeah.
Yes, but like it's not.
Derek, as we say in the business, that's a gotcha. Oh man. That was okay. Fuck off. What the heck?
I still don't. Zinker, but you might. Okay, but you a deck that's just worthless and unsellable. Like if it's garbage, you just got garbage. You can't do anything with it.
It's still.
You can go out and
just
outright buy a good deck, but okay. Well, like Zinker, if by that logic, I could sell my Fire Emblem account because I have good stuff.
You could, just no one's gonna buy an account.
You are not right, sir.
Well, people will buy an account, but it's not the same aftermarket. It's sort of like you have to sell your entire account to sell them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And most people are not gonna buy an account. Like in a realistic scenario, most people aren't. Oh my.
Most people aren't gonna buy your shitty Keyforge deck.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, depends how popular the game gets, but either or, you can still buy. It's not. Selling a deck of cards is like selling a collection of heroes in Fire Emblem Heroes. That's how that works. It's not. It's selling an account is like selling your entire card store if you owned a card store and everything in it.
Well, no, it's Zinker. It's my whole deck of heroes in that account. I can make another account and then pull a whole new deck of heroes.
So you're saying you can only own one deck of Keyforge?
No, you can own several decks of Keyforge, just like you can have several accounts of Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah, but a deck is still like a whole team of Fire Emblem Heroes. That's what it is. Your defenders or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're selling a. Well, and anyways, what were you saying before? Because I feel like we got way off topic.
So Crash doesn't have randomness. Well, it does in the fact that this pit stop right here is randomized, but you just get to pay for what you want. Like you don't. You just have to check back randomly, but you usually have the stuff you want eventually. And that's not really bad to me. I don't really have a problem with that. And it prefers the new stuff coming out, which might I will say this: I wish they put like like the new characters and the new carts had their own separate page, and they were just available for the entire event. And they had a selection of random stuff, because I have most of the things bought, because I whale out on this game. My reasoning being that we play this a lot, so I don't mind throwing $10 or $20 at it a month. Or I mind doing the $40 for the fucking. I said I spent $40 on all the carts. I did mind that, but whatever. Alright, I'll go over why I'm not too offended with that in a moment. But it's not random. You get to choose what you want to buy. So there's no aftermarket, but there doesn't need to be for this thing because they're cosmetics, and you're not ever going to get a duplicate. Like, here's a pack of stuff, and I own things in it. And because I own things in it, it decreased the price of it. Like, I'm not gonna pay for more stuff. What the hell is that thing? Okay, it's gone. Well, anyone else see it? Is it just me? Oh, there it is again. What is that?
It might just be.
I know exactly what it is. It's his beakers.
I don't know.
I don't know why they're there. It's so weird. And it's recurring too. Like, yeah, look at it. There they are. That's funny. That's a weird graphical. All right. Anyhow, right. The other thing is, they're very generous with the coins, which is another thing that a lot of microtransaction games don't do.
Heroes is
Normally,
very
they're
generous with
grind
orbs,
fest.
so.
I mean, this Nitro challenge thing is a bit grindy, and they brought that up in their video. It was like Golden Bolt. Real well made video, by the way. Like he's not stupid or anything. I just think there's more to these microtransactions than what he was going at. But and these challenges could be a little more diverse and interesting than what they actually are. I'm confused. Wasn't it Twilight Tour? Oh, that was it glitched up. I see. Okay, anyhow, what was I saying? On to the next one. Winter race and mirror, do Polar Pass. So, Polar Pass and mirror mode. What was I saying? But, you know, I guess we might as well two-part this. So next time on Speletons, bye-bye.